guys, welcome back. It's Shai. I know you guys are like, oh my gosh, do I remember this setup? Yes, this is the setup for my first videos, guys. But I know y'all probably not even focused on that. Y'all like, girl, what is on your head? What is going on? Yes, y'all, I am applying pressure the rest of summer of 2019. Birthday about to come up. I said, let's do something new. Let's do something fun. Let me tell y'all, when this first was put in, I was like, what the heck? Like, I don't know why I did this, but now I'm like, okay, hot girl summer. Yes. But anywho, guys, if you're interested today, we're going to be talking about a life update, nurse update. That's what we're going to be doing. I requested to do a nurse update, so I figured I'd take you guys back to a familiar spot, and we'll just sit down and talk about what is currently going on in my nursing life right now. Oh my gosh, I thought I had that little ring from like lip gloss, but I think it was just the reflection of the light down here, hence why I don't film down here anymore. But anywho, if you guys are interested, stay tuned. We're going to hit the update. I don't know why I'm so extra in this video, but today, like I said, we're going to talk about some nurse updates that are going on in my life and what I've been doing with my career and everything like that. Anywho, so first update we will start with, guys. I know I said I will talk about in this video new job, am I still at my old job, and going back to school. So yeah, that's what we're gonna get into. So let's get into the lights first. The lights is that I have another job. So I know a lot of you guys are probably like, Shay, we already knew you had another job. You've been hitting here, hitting there in the videos. Yeah, I have been hitting here, hitting there, but I haven't really come out and say, guys, this is what I'm doing, and I like it, I don't like it, this is what I'm, you know. So basically, I am doing home care, and for those of you guys that have been following my videos, you probably know that it's pediatric home care, and it's very refreshing. It's so exciting. A lot of times, if you guys don't know, I'm not sure if I'm talking to nursing students or nurses right now, but regardless of who I'm talking to, you guys know burnout is real. Burnout is real. Burnout is on the thrive for nurses. And if you watch my video back in April, I kind of talked to you guys about how I'm burnt out and what you can do to overcome the burnout. Because just because you're burnt out doesn't mean you just stop being a nurse. Being burnt out in nursing, it's just like being burnt out in a relationship, being burnt out in like just a lot of things, because you're putting your all into something. Just like in relationships, when you get burnt out, you just gotta spice it up, refresh it up, figure out what y'all gotta do to work on it. Same thing with nursing. So instead of me just saying, no, I don't want to be a nurse, because that's not the case, I went out and I got another job. I figured I'm only working 3 days a week, and I got these 4 other days that I'm just chilling. So let's see what else I can get my feet wet into. So yes, I've started pediatric home care. I got my little 90-day slip a couple days ago, and I was like, okay, now I can actually talk about it, because I actually got, you know, some background, some knowledge, things like that. And I can tell you guys right now, it's definitely awesome. I just feel like, I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like it's very rewarding, because a lot of times, like, y'all know I'm a tele, med surg, neuro, whatever y'all call it. Now we just take whatever at this point. But at the hospital, like, sometimes it gets so overwhelming, and you deal with so many patients, and you don't, not to say that people should be saying thank you every single day of the week, because guess what? Yeah, this is our job description. We're here to do what we went to school and what we're supposed to do. But my dryer is singing, y'all. You done? No? Okay, she's done. Oh! No, you not about to be singing a whole choir song right now. Okay, she's done. Alright, guys, but like I was saying, you go to these jobs every day, and people, you get nasty patients. And by nasty, I mean attitude-wise. Like, you get people who don't appreciate what you're there for, and sometimes you work like 3 or 4 shifts in a row, and you don't hear nobody from day to night to even say thank you. So it's just like, all right. And then, like, we take care of these patients, and then we discharge them and they go home. Now, some of them we get back, but like, I always think, like, how is this person doing? Or I wonder if they made it, or if I transfer somebody to ICU, I'd be like, how are they doing? And I can't necessarily go in the chart and check, because that's against regulations, but I just, like, you know, wonder. And with home care, it's different. Like, you're following somebody over a whole span. You're still doing all your nursing, like, assessment and everything like that, but you're focusing on that one kid. And it's just very rewarding. And I'm not saying every home you go into is like, oh my god, we're so grateful, but for the most part they are very grateful. And even like kids are so freaking innocent, guys. Like, it's just a whole different ball game when you're dealing with kids. And from my experience, I've dealt with kids even before I decided I wanted to be a nurse, or even while I was like in nursing school. I still love kids to death. You guys know why I didn't go into peds. That's in another video. I can hit the thing up here if you guys want to watch that. But that's basically where I stand right now. So I definitely will be coming to you guys shortly with a home care versus hospital video, because there are some big differences, like, in everything. But I'm enjoying it. I deal with kids from the youngest of the young to about, I think right now my oldest kid might be in their like 20s, and of course, you know, adulthood is 21. So right now I have a good basis and I feel comfortable, and I just feel like, I don't know, I feel good, guys. So that definitely is something that has been helping my nursing career and just helping me broaden my horizons as a nurse. Now, the second thing is, am I still at my job? At the hospital. Yes, I'm still at my job at the hospital. I am now part-time. I think I've been part-time since I started there, but I have not worked part-time hours since, like, I started there. But recently I just, like, you know, dropped myself down a little bit. I said, you know what, let's see how I'm trying to balance it out between the two. And I technically, some weeks I do still work 3 days at the hospital. Sometimes I will pick up an extra day at the hospital and still be able to achieve the rest of the week on my home care schedule. So that's where we stand right now as far as that. So at my job, you know, after I go to home care, I go back to the hospital, and I still am addicted to the rush. It's just, I don't know, guys. It's something you, like, complain about how crazy it is, but then it is what it is. So as far as school, now I had did a video like a couple weeks ago, but I just determined that I really didn't want to post it. So now I'm going to kind of talk about what's going on to keep you guys in the know. So yes, I am going back to school in September. I am going back for my nurse practitioner. This has been a long haul, like, fight, and it's not even a fight with anybody but myself. So, most of you guys know back in the beginning of the year, I was like, I gotta get back to school. I gotta, you know, further my career, further myself, achieve another degree. Not just to say I have a piece of paper or nothing like that, but just because I felt like there's more that I should be doing. And of course, as soon as I get this other job, I also decide I'm going back to school. So, like, my schedule is about to get super crazy. But I am going back for my nurse practitioner. I have been in a long haul battle, y'all, with myself, honestly. And I probably could have made this a coffee talk. I actually should have been listening to my own coffee talks. I watched them now, and I'm like, look at all that stuff I was saying. And why I still was battling with this, I don't know. But it kind of took me a sense of, like, just some people awakening me, and just even myself. Like, I think part of it too, as you guys know, when I first decided I wanted to go back to school, it was between informatics and educator. So I was like, those are the two I'm doing. I'm not doing nurse practitioner. And everybody kept asking me, why aren't you doing nurse practitioner? And honestly, I would never give a straight answer, but I had to kind of go deep inside myself. I knew the answer. I was scared. And I'm not afraid to say that now. Like, it's a big responsibility, and it's also something, it's not even the responsibility of when I become a nurse practitioner, but part of me, I went through this when I applied to nursing school. Like, am I even going to finish this degree? And, like, it just took a wake-up call, not only from, like, people talking to me, but also from God. Like, girl, you sit here and you tell people you gotta have faith, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Why can you not get this degree? What is stopping you? Why do you not think you're gonna finish? So I just kind of had to get my life together real quick, y'all. So I had already applied for educator, already got accepted, already picked my classes, already applied for loans, because yes, the girl is in debt and I don't have no money to pay for school. So already did all this, already had everything set up, and then boom, here's June. So June, I go to a neurology appointment, and for my neurology appointment, I actually chose a nurse practitioner. If you guys haven't known, I've been having, like, these frequent headaches, all this stuff going on. Finally got an appointment. So sat down, talked to the nurse practitioner. We talked about things going on in my life, because that does have an effect on why you're getting migraines. And of course, she asked me, am I in school? Like, she knew where I worked at, and then she asked, am I going to school? I said, yeah, I'm going to school in the fall. She said, what are you going for? I said, my MSN. She said, oh, nurse practitioner. I said, no, educator. And she looked at me, she said, why aren't you going for your nurse practitioner? And I'm like, I really don't feel like that's for me, my whole spiel that I tell people all the time. And she's looking at me, and she's like, are you, like, for real? And I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, this lady is, like, judging me, y'all. She don't even know me. But sometimes it's the people who are either in the shoes or people who are just on the same level as you that need to come to you and tell you, like, get it together. And she's like, look, let me tell you something. She's like, I don't know what is keeping you from going through your nurse practitioner, but she's like, you literally came in this office, you diagnosed yourself, you talked about the meds you were taking, you talked about the tests, the stuff that needed to be ordered, all this stuff. So she's like, I don't really understand why you don't think you can be a nurse practitioner. She said, I also don't know why you don't understand that even as a nurse practitioner, you can still be an educator. When you get your nurse practitioner license, you have an MSN, master's degree, period. Anytime you have a master's degree, I think even in anything, she was telling me, as a nurse, you can go back and be an educator, and the only thing they're going to look for is a master's degree. It doesn't have to be in education. Sometimes it don't even have to be in nursing, and that's what I was told, and that's not the first person who told me that. So she's like, she's like, you can at least go for your highest potential, and then when you get there, if that's not what you want to do, be an educator, but at least you got nurse practitioner there if you want to do it. And honestly, guys, for me, I would want to do it because I do have a big desire to serve, I don't want to say underserved populations, but basically that's what it is. I have a desire to help those who need help the most, and that's the best way I've always felt like I'd be able to do it. Of course, there's community nursing. Of course, I'm doing home health now. But being a nurse practitioner would really open that avenue for me to help people and educate people, not even just like the whole population, but even minorities, because we need somebody that's going to fight for us, guys. Like, that's just what it is. And I'm not trying to make this a black and white thing. I'm not trying to make this a this and that thing. But that's just the facts. We don't have a lot of us in those positions, and we need somebody who's going to help us and understand the culture also to help us. So I had to get my life together, y'all. After I had this talk, I went home, I got on the computer, I applied for the nurse practitioner program at the institution that I wanted to go to, and of course in July I got my letter of acceptance. So I went to my orientation, I chose my classes, and I am going to start this journey. Of course I'm going to take you guys along with me, there's no doubt in the world. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't look like it's gonna be easy, but this is what I want to do. I don't know, and like I said before, the only thing that stopped me before was fear. And I don't know if anybody can take anything from this. This is not a coffee talk, this is just me talking about life updates. But it's faith over fear, guys. If there's something you want to do and it's in alignment with what God wants you to do, there is nothing that can stop you. And when it comes to fear, it's faith over fear, point blank, period. You gotta just look at what you're gonna do, how you want to serve people, is this my purpose, and go for it. Everything is scary. That's like even when I talk to people in the hospital and they're like, should I be scared for this surgery? You should be, and I tell them, shut up, you should be scared for any surgery. Any surgery has its risks. Just like any opportunity we take in life has its risks. But just focus on the fact that if this is what's meant for you, and just like I tell people, if you need this surgery and this surgery is meant for you, there's people who are prepared to take you along that surgery and get you finished and get you back to your normal baseline. And that's the same thing with stuff that you're scared about. There are people that will take you along this journey, and they will sometimes challenge you, but they also will help you, and you will get through this on with God by your side and with that assistance, and it's not impossible. So it took a lot out of me. Like, even my mom says this about me too. Like, sometimes I can be a little I doubt myself a lot, and I don't know why. I don't want to say I don't know why, but there's always things that are so much bigger scare me, because I'm like, is it really something that I can achieve? But then I even look back, like I told you guys, on myself. When I applied to nursing school, I was like, what the heck am I doing? Do I really think I'm gonna get in? Oh, 3 weeks later, get approval. Then I start nursing school, and I'm in class I think I'm about to make it 4 years through this. This is crazy. And came out with a 3.8 GPA. It's just, guys, you really have to doubt is always going to be there. And I know, like, people preach, oh, if you don't believe, it won't happen. But we're human. Doubt is always going to be there. Even the devil is always going to be there. But just encourage yourselves. And the doorbell is ringing, so I know my mom is here. And I guess that's my wrap-up time, so I will talk. Hey, guys, I'm back. So I was not about to give y'all no whack behind outro. Ain't that what you call an outro? Or basically summing up the video. But, it went from my mom coming in the house from shopping, and after she came shopping, she showed me some of the stuff she got, and then I had to take a conference call, and then after the conference call, I had to go to a meeting we had at work, and then after that meeting at work, one of my friends wanted to meet up with me down there at Ulta, because she wanted to kind of get some stuff for, like, a quick beat face. She's a little bit new to makeup, so I was like, yeah, girl, I'll go meet up with you. So we went in Ulta, checked out some things. I'm gonna just show y'all real quick what I got before I end the video. So y'all already know what this was ready for. Like, this Jackie Aina palette. Like, that's the first thing I ran to. And, like, when I first walked in the front of the Ulta, it wasn't right there. So I immediately went over to Anastasia. And on my way over there, of course, they had setup for it. I forget the word we usually use for, like, shops, an end cap or something. So you know, I had to grab me this, y'all. I'm so excited. And then I also got a BH Cosmetics concealer. My girl Juicy Jazz used to rave about this, and I didn't really pick it up because I just haven't been into makeup as much as I used to be. But I decided it was there, and I had a coupon because it's my birthday, so I picked it up. And then they gave me for my birthday a free benefit, I think, bronzer, and I might actually end up giving this away. I gotta look and see what shade it is, because the benefit bronzers do not show up on us. I actually purchased the new one that they have a couple months ago, and it's pretty decent, so we'll see about that. If not, I will give this away probably to somebody, but I just wanted my birthday gift. So anywho, guys, we're gonna close the video out from there. Basically, I just kind of wanted to update you guys on I started home care. I'm still doing my job part-time, and I just signed up for school, and my schedule's gonna get crazy hectic, so you guys can get used to this background because I'm probably gonna be doing a lot of car vlogs. And I also want to do a back to school kind of giveaway with you guys too, so I'll probably be doing a haul, I think, next week, and then I'll have an update on the giveaway details. And I also picked up some of that stuff too on my way home. So guys, this is the updates on nurse life so far. It is getting very crazy, but like I told y'all, faith over fear, that's what we're going with this year. So I'm gonna try to keep it together and just sail through it and bring you guys along with me. Anything you have in your mind that you want to do, as long as it's in God's will, it will line up accordingly. So I'm trying not to have no worries. But anywho, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get inside. I gotta work tomorrow. I'm getting ready to get me a little grub, and then I will be hitting the bed because I will be back in the morning at the hospital for fun. So please comment down below any questions, concerns, comments. Y'all know to hit a girl up, like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And if you are new here, I always say welcome to the gang. It's getting ready to get exciting, and I will see you guys in my next video.